Hey everyone, if you don't want to miss any of my videos, make sure you hit the like button, comment, and also hit that notification bell. And also join my email list for exclusive updates and content. Alright, hey, this is Dilio, and I want to talk about the SP404 and the most impressive feature that I have found on this platform. Bar none, this is probably like one of the biggest things that I think that Akai should add to their device, because this is crazy. All right, so what I'm going to switch over to is the desktop, and it's this software right here. It's the conjunction of this software and this hardware. Okay, so we know that the SP404 does not have standalone mode. I always talk about it from the perspective of an MPC user, because that's my experience. But the cool thing is that in this software right here on my desktop, I can go browse all my large sample library folders that I got on my computer, all that stuff, drag the samples onto here, and then boom, they're on here that I can play instantly. So this sends the samples to your device in real time. Now you can't do this while it's playing a beat or in certain modes, because this thing has all kinds of modes, but you could then control parameters and stuff like that. So here's the interesting thing, because on the MPC side, you do get MPC software, but when you drag samples onto that software, it's going to that software. It's not going physically to your device, right? Because in Akai world, the MPC is in controller mode, which means it shows up as a drive. It's an audio interface, and you can't just drag sounds onto it unless you're trying to drag sounds to its hard drive, in which after you drag the sound to your hard drive, go back in the standalone mode, right? And then you can access your sounds, but then you still have to browse your sounds and then put them back onto the MPC. Here, I got this is running right now. It's on. My mic is on. And then I just click and drag the samples onto that, and we're done. And it's so crazy, because then I could just I could just turn this thing off and the samples are going to still be on there. I think that's really cool. And I wish that a good feature would be, and I know there might be some complications to why that isn't possible on the platform, but wouldn't it be cool if the MPC in standalone mode could connect to your computer via USB cable, and you could drag sounds from your desktop right onto your MPC in standalone mode, and it's right there for you to push that pad and sequence. So, because I've been working on a beat set for this, and it's making me learn how to use this platform. I've been working on a beat set for this, and I've been learning about how to select your patterns, how to start and stop them, because it's very confusing to me, because you don't see a actual play or stop button. And the reality is that these pads that you see, these pads are the play and stop buttons. They are the play and stop buttons. So I've been like, okay, I'm just gonna fill this thing up. I'm just gonna fill this thing up with, and it's almost full. It's almost full, and it's really disorganized. It's really just, but I've been having so much fun creating and trying to figure out, okay, I got this limitation here. How do I work around that? And when it's just a fun new experience for me. Do I think, oh God, it's not a diss or a downer to MPC. It's a new experience for me, and the challenges that I overcome is probably what was the most fun thing about this for me, is overcoming the challenges of how it works versus the MPC. Like I said, if you're a master puzzle solver, you're gonna love to solve puzzles. Well, I'm a master producer, so I like to solve how these machines work, because I'm a master producer, dog. You know, all that crazy stuff. But really impressive feature. I definitely want to see this on the Akai platform. Now, like I said, this isn't sequencer software, so it's not like a controller mode and software you can sequence on there. This is sort of like a librarian, right? That you can drag sounds onto your device and keep it moving. You could probably, I think, export and do. I haven't used all the features yet, because I'm just tiptoeing my pace on that, but this is pretty doggone cool. I was very impressed by that. I was like, whoa, okay, I can. And it's still on. Yeah, I would love that on the MPC. It's just a different way that it's done, but I think it's really cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think it's pretty cool. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment on the videos, guys. Engage. That's all I ask. All right, I'm gone.